What's up, good people? Welcome back to Tar Heels Hoops Talk. I'm Mr. Clark. I just want to thank you for watching the video. Hope everybody out there is having a great day. Hope life is treating you well. Hope you're getting everything you want and you need out of life right now. So before we get to business, could y'all like, subscribe, follow, all that jazz? Y'all already know how that goes, so check it out. What I got today is just a quick little scout of the Tar Heels' next opponent, what happens to be the North Carolina Central Eagles. So we're going to just check out their roster real quick. I also got a player spotlight on their scoring guard, CJ Kaiser. Kid looks like he might be a little bit of a problem. So we're going to see what we can find out about him. So that's what we're going to go do right now. Yep, check it out.
All right to it. NCCU, North Carolina Central University Athletics, men's basketball. They were 1-2 on the season, and they also have a loss on their schedule to Iowa, 67-97. Same as the Tar Heels. So we'll take a look at the individual stats. They have a scoring guard by the name of CJ Kaiser. He is my player spotlight in a few moments. See, he is averaging 22 points per game right now, 45 from 3, 71 from the line, 58 from the field. Second leading scorer was Jonathan Maxwell. Also, take a look down at the rest of the roster. All right, go take a look at the roster. Look down, guard, senior, freshman, senior, redshirt junior, senior, junior. So with this being a school like NCC, you will see they have a lot of upperclassmen on their squad. They're coached by Lavelle Moulton, Brian Graves, Reggie Sharp, Nigel Thomas. Take a look at their coaching staff right there. All right, jump to it. Player spotlight. CJ Kaiser, 6'3" guard. And as you can see, kid has a nice frame on him, good height. And by watching his highlights, I'm going to tell you, the kid lives in the paint. See the fall away jumper right there? He has a good pump fake and a good drive. Carolina's going to have to watch it. That right there, pay attention to this kid's drive. Keep him out of the paint and try to make him shoot the ball from the outside. You can see there's that pump fake, jab step to the lane. You're going to see a lot of that. See a lot of jump shots coming from it. It's that right there, the pump fake into the lane. Lives in there. Lives in the lane. Lives in the paint. The Euro step, floater. Nice. Here is a wide open J. Form's not broken, so he's probably a pretty good shooter. That's why you have to get out there and contest it. The form's not broke at all. It's smooth. Nice looking jump shot. Bang. And that's why he's able to do that right there, get into the paint as easy as he does, because he is a threat from the outside. Look at this. Athleticism, quickness. There's a pump fake, jab steps into the lane. That's where he wants to be. Pump fake, jab step into the paint. Followaways, great touch around the rim. Like I said, Carolina's going to have to make him shoot from the outside. You see, he wants to get to the paint. He wants to live in there. Use his touch around the basket. Jab steps, pump fakes, into the paint. That's his game. See him come off the high ball screen, just attack downhill. Great touch around the rim. See that floater off the glass. So that's the player spotlight, CJ Kaiser. Here we're going to look at North Carolina. How much going on. We'll take a look at the box score from the last game against the Iowa Hawkeyes. I really like to fight in the guys. They played them tough. As you can see, Garrison was the leading scorer. RJ, Caleb. Not great shooting numbers from the guys, but man, I think Carolina grew up that night. So take some good out of the loss. Absolutely. So taking a look down the roster, See Deron, 13. Playtech played a good game. But right there, that free throw shooting, 56%. Oh my, killed us. Absolutely killed us. So that's it. Player scout, player spotlight.
Yep, that's it. Player spotlight, CJ Kaiser. A little bit of a roster breakdown for the NCCU Eagles. So like I say, keep the kid, trying to see if he can beat us from the outside. Try to deter him from getting to the paint using his touch around the rim by having the bigs come help on his drives. You know, I want to see the big bodies come and drive every time that kid gets into the paint. He needs to hit. Somebody needs to have a hand up contesting the shot, make it a long, tough day for him. So it's one of those games tomorrow where you have a school like NCCU, you have a lesser tier school where you have a lot of those guys probably on the roster, probably dreamed of playing at Chapel Hill. So you know they're going to want to beat Chapel Hill. You're going to have some of those juniors and senior players who are really going to get up. They're going to be game in the first half. They're probably going to come out giving Carolina everything they want. You know, y'all know how this goes. Y'all have seen college basketball. You've seen March Madness. You know these kids come out and they're going to give their A game. So I'm going to see how Carolina's young guards and young players respond to that, especially coming off that Iowa game. I really like what I seen out of that Iowa game. It was a loss, but boy, that was a learning experience for those kids. That was a learning experience. Iowa, they fought through the adversity. Iowa come out, and man, I tell you what, I was on the other side, but Iowa played a beautiful brand of basketball, man. They are the real deal. That team is the real deal. I can't see a lot of schools in the nation would have beat that team that night. They shot lights out. It was beautiful, inside out, drive and kick. That was a beautiful brand of basketball to watch. And so Carolina grew up that game. I like what I see from the guards. I love what I see from Daron Sharp. Kessler's getting in there. Garrison, Armando. They gave Luka Garza everything he wanted and more down there, because he was a non-factor that first half. And in the second half, he got some stuff going. A little bit of help from those guys in them striped uniforms. Carolina was down, 19 points at once. It came back in the second half, and we had a 1-point lead. Every time we was getting close, I would knock down a three, or there was an and one call by those guys in those striped zebra uniforms. So, like I said, it was a learning experience for the Tar Heels. I like a lot coming out of that game. Guards grew up. The big guys grew up. Daron's a monster. He was going right at that kid. So, a lot of good things. Andrew played tech. Got to mention him. And Leaky Black. Hard on them at the beginning of the season, but them boys showed some experience. Playtech was moving really well out there, shooting really well. I liked what I seen out of that kid, so that's encouraging. Leaky is encouraging. He was knocking down some jump shots. You can tell that when things were, getting shaky, that they had to resolve. The older kids had to resolve to keep on fighting and point the young guards and the young kids in the right direction. So, like I said, I like a lot of things out of that game. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, follow, comment, holler at me, all that good stuff. So that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Go Heels.